Okay, here we go. Backyard renovation leveling day 6 update. This is what happened on Saturday. It was pretty much a half day for the guys, which is cool. As I mentioned before, we have new sprinkler heads have been put in. This area has been leveled out, and again, as you can see, the guys, they lined up all their equipment to get out of the way. They've got some contraptions here for compacting the soil when the time comes, and you can see just how much leveling has happened when you look at the difference here. So I'll step down here, and we talked about what's going to happen here along the original brick wall that is the neighborhood perimeter. What's going to be done to prevent this area from having the original issue of soil being eroded and washing out from underneath the brick wall. So they have a plan for that. They're going to dig a trench along the brick wall in that area, fill it with river rocks, have some drainage put in there, and then cover everything back up. So that's going to happen on Monday. So yesterday, another truckload of dirt, another dump truck full of dirt. The first truck, they said, was 16 tons of dirt, so I'm assuming the second one was as well. And when you look at the yard from this angle, I was talking to Wife G yesterday, and we were going over the progress, and I made the analogy of saying it's like we had a swimming pool put in, but instead of filling it with water, it's filled with dirt. So we've got some of the tarping here. This is what they laid out in the front yard at and then they had the dump truck dump the dirt on that tarp, to minimize the mess, dirt that was left behind, not damage any sprinkler heads that were underneath. There's the cement mixer. We still have more cinder blocks, and of course, they're finishing up this area here. Got that manhole there that access to will be maintained. We've got rebar sticking up, more concrete's going to go in, and as you can see, the trench is coming along nicely. We've got this wonderful Oklahoma red clay soil, and sort of a two-level effect for the trench there. And we found some of the tubing conduits for the sprinkler system, I guess from to get from the backyard to the front yard, and they're going to be redoing that and putting in new sprinkler heads to make sure that we have maximum coverage of the lawn, which is not the case at present, particularly here in the backyard. So and again, we have these little pink or fuchsia flags to indicate where existing sprinkler heads are. And that is our progress report for day 6. These pipings here for the house plumbing, the main drainage, overflow, blowout, whatever you want to call it, that's there. They're going to be raising up the larger pipe a bit so that it'll be flush with the level of the soil when all is said and done in this area. And as stated before, the guys are going to break out the chainsaw to deal with these trees that have fallen over, to get them out of the way. And you can see one of the pop-up drains back there, and it'll drain down into that creek bed. And that's pretty much the situation at this point. So overall, very, very pleased with the progress. I mean, even now, even though it's not even complete, it's almost unrecognizable. And the guys replaced the fence board there that had been broken a couple weeks ago, and so very, very nice of them. I appreciate that. I bought that board at the local Lowe's, and I wasn't going to take care of it, but they offered, and I said, well, hey, I've already got a board. Have at it, guys. So pretty cool stuff. And we'll just end on that note.